Hello everyone, I'm Simon and welcome to ColdWaterTanks. There's no tanks in the video today. I just brought my GoPro down to one of the local floating docks to show you the life in the water here, or more specifically on the walls of the floating dock. Tourists come from all over Europe for angling around here. There's some really good fishing opportunities. I showed you a few clips from this place in my video about setting up the 1000-liter tank, but I thought I'd take a closer look this time. The orange anemone here is a plumose anemone. Here's more plumose anemones, and these can get quite big. The anemone at the top here is a dahlia anemone. I'm guessing the white and orange one is the same, but I don't often see this coloration. This dahlia anemone was particularly beautiful. I've never seen one this bright red before. I'm tempted to try to get this one for one of my tanks, to be honest. There's been an unusual amount of snow here this March. Something I can very much live without, to be honest. But it does look nice, I have to admit that. But it's mostly just a hassle. It was a beautiful but incredibly cold day this. It was about -7 Celsius when I filmed this, but it was as low as -15 in the early morning, which is about as cold as I've ever experienced it in my area. The kelp here usually always looks half dead for some reason, but some of it is actually looking okay now. In these floating docks is usually where I find the macroalgae I put in my tanks. I haven't had much luck keeping it alive so far, but I haven't really made a big effort of it either. But that is something I plan to try at some point for sure. The mussels on the wall here are mostly blue mussels. They are really tasty, but very often they have too much tiny pearls in them, at least in my area, so it makes it difficult to eat. Here's more plumose anemones. I have a plan to set up an anemone tank at some point. So many plans though. Unlike the dahlia anemones, these are harmless to other tank mates. Not as much life on these walls as the other floating docks in the area. A lot of the anemones were closed this time. I'm not sure how much of the time they actually spend open, and how much closed, to be honest. The white thing at the center top here is some kind of nudibranch, I think. Not too much life on the bottom here either, at least not visible from here. These are all juvenile coalfish. I usually do see a bit of these around the docks like these. I decided to try baiting a trap to see if anything would go in. I'm baiting with mackerel guts and crabs. And I mounted the GoPro to the trap to see if I could get some cool footage. The coalfish are always curious. There's way less of them now though than there used to be like 10-20 years ago. Not a lot of life around the trap here this time. I have much more footage from the trap as I tried setting it again, but I wasn't too happy with the angle of the camera. I might just add it as an unedited video with some lo-fi music, if anyone's interested in seeing more of this. Anyways, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it and want to help the channel, please hit the like button, and please leave a comment if you have any kind of feedback about the video or anything else. I really appreciate hearing from you. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. So until next time, thanks for watching.